Hello, fellow followers. Welcome back to FanZcene. Greg here, and today for you, Anchor Bay Entertainment has returned. You guys remember Anchor Bay? They used to release a lot of low-budget independent films on DVD, Blu-ray, and VHS. Army of Darkness being one of them was one of their bigger titles. It was just like a releasing company, and eventually, I do believe they went into releasing their own movies, but it was eventually bought up by Lionsgate. Lionsgate sort of just shelved. The Anchor Bay name, and now it looks like that name has been bought up and it is going to be turned into something new. So let's go over this article by Deadline here, where it talks about Anchor Bay Entertainment label gets revitalized, sets Abruptio, I think I said that right. I hope I said that right. And Dinner with Leatherface, which is something I'm really excited about. And we'll go over to those two movies, what they're about. But first, let's read a little bit about what's going on as first releases. So they're first releases. So it looks like these two gentlemen here are going to be making Anchor Bay's return. So let's scroll down here. It says, exclusive. Umbrella Entertainment co-founders Thomas Zambek and Brian Katz are bringing back a new Anchor Bay Entertainment with an eye on genre films, undiscovered treasures, cult classics, and remastered catalog releases. If you know anything about me or my channel, you know I absolutely love cult classics, genre films, and undiscovered independent like style movies and stuff, treasures like that. And I'm interested to see what remastered catalog releases they are. We don't know about the remastered yet. We just know two movies that they got coming out. So it says, we had an opportunity to take the name of a beloved genre film brand, one we feel a personal connection to, for our new company, says Zambek. This is a new venture unaffiliated with any previous incarnations. We aim to honor the history and spirit of the past as we look for interesting films that break the mold and will be discovered by new generations for years to come. So that sounds very positive. I like the positive attitude they have for it. And it sounds there, this is, a new iteration of Anchor Bay. This isn't the same Anchor Bay. So let's keep going down here and see what we got here. And I think this is right here where I was wanting to get to. And then this just talks about Zambek and Katz and what they've done. But first it says here, in Lionsgate's acquisition of Stars in December 2016, as I mentioned earlier, the studio absorbed the North American branches of Anchor Bay Entertainment. The Anchor Bay Entertainment trademark was up for acquisition, so Zambek and Katz took the opportunity to acquire it. The new Anchor Bay Entertainment doesn't include the previous label's library, so everything this Anchor Bay is going to be putting out will be its own stuff or stuff that they bought licensed from other people, independent films, genre films, like they mentioned earlier, which I really like that. I'm interested in it. I'm always happy to see a new label, whether it's like a new movie releasing label or boutique DVD, because I would assume that a lot of this is based on releasing like DVDs, Blu-rays, and stuff like that, because that's what Anchor Bay was. I'm not so sure if these are releasing in theaters or not, but I would assume they are, and then the Anchor Bay will release these movies and stuff. And plus, it sounds like they're going to be releasing catalog titles from Anchor Bay, so that sounds good to me. And like I said, I believe this is just talks about Zambek and Katz, what they've done for 16 years and what they're into. So I wanted to scroll down to the first. Okay, here it is. The first movie up first. So on Anchor Bay Entertainment's slate is the horror movie Abruptio, directed by Evan Marlowe. The feature is enacted entirely with lifelike puppets in realistic settings and took close to 8 years to complete from script to post-production. Oh my gosh, 8 years. Says in Abruptio, Les Hackle, played by James Marsters, is a guy down on his luck who wakes to find an explosive device has been implanted in his neck. He must carry out heinous crimes in order to stay alive while trying to identify the mastermind manipulating the now twisted and strange world around him. That would be pretty freaking weird to wake up like that and be surrounded by marionette like puppets and stuff, or puppets or whatever they mean by puppets. That's crazy. It says the pick also stars Christopher McDonald, Hannah Mae Lee, Jordan Peele, Sid Haig. That's not bad. I like Sid Haig. Rich Fulker, it is, and Robert Englund. Robert Englund, baby. You know I love me some Robert Englund. Freddy Krueger. Says Carrie Marlowe executive produces along with Evan Marlowe, Barry Finlayson, Sue Finlayson, and Martin Lee White. Carrie Marlowe negotiated the deal on behalf of the filmmakers with Katz and Zambek on behalf of Anchor Bay Entertainment. So that's Anchor Bay's first release they got coming out. Like I said, I think these are coming to theaters, but I'm not sure if these are like just going to come to DVD or Blu-ray? Like, I don't know. I would assume that was becoming a theater, especially with Jordan Peele in it. I don't know. We'll see. But this is the one that really caught my eye. This is the one I'm interested in. It says, to release this fall is Dinner with Leatherface, the anticipated documentary on Gunnar Hansen. Heck yeah, the actor who portrayed the character Leatherface in the 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I'm super pumped about this. It says, friends, colleagues, filmmakers, and fellow actors have shared personal stories and discussed the dichotomy between the maniacal chainsaw-wielding character Hansen played on screen and the very intelligent, creative, soft-spoken man he actually was in real life, which I've always heard that about him, and I'm so this sounds amazing to me. I'm sorry, this sounds better to me than the Abruptio. It does. It says, in the docu, there's interviews with horror mainstays such as Bruce Campbell, Barbara Crampton, Betsy Baker, Brian O'Halloran, Kim Hinkle, Danielle Harris, Linnea Quigley, Kane Hodder, and Debbie Rochon. Now they're speaking my language. These are people I know in like the old school 80 horror films and stuff that I like. It says the film also features all the remaining cast of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original director of photography Daniel Pearl, and producer co-writer Kim Hinkle. That is awesome. I'm super excited for that. It says Dinner with Leatherface is written, executive produced, and directed by Michael Callio, Lowell Northap, and is also a producer. And Callio negotiated the deal with Katz and Zambak on behalf of Anchor Bay Entertainment. So there you guys have that. That is the return of Anchor Bay Entertainment. What do you guys think about Anchor Bay return? I got to say, I'm really super excited about my Dinner with Leatherface. I'm really curious about that. Apretio or whatever it's called. It sounds all right. It doesn't sound bad. It sounds interesting. I got maybe I have to look around see if there's a trailer or something. And I'm still curious. It didn't quite make it clear. Maybe I missed it or something. I wonder if these are like small theatrical releases or coming to just like Blu-ray, DVD, or whatever. But I want to give you guys before we close this out, I want to give you guys a little history on Anchor Bay, the original Anchor Bay, whatever. Originally, Anchor Bay started off as a sort of a two-company type thing that specialized in releasing home media releases and stuff like that. Do you guys remember Video Treasure? Speaking of my Dinner with Leatherface, yes, Video Treasures down here, as you can see. This was a subsidiary that first started with that would become Anchor Bay, and also Star Maker. Do you guys remember Star Maker? This was also the other second company. Let's show you the side here. That Star Maker down there, if you guys can see it, if I get it closer for you guys. Star Maker. Yes, Star Maker. This was also the other company, and they've always sort of specialized in movie releases like this. And then eventually, over the years, they've became Anchor Bay, and Anchor Bay put out a lot of movies. Like I said, Army of Darkness, which I didn't grab, but I did grab some of the other Anchor Bay releases that I still have. Speaking of Anchor Bay, I always forget what's in. See, there's the old Anchor Bay logo down there, and this is the Incredible Hulk, a 2-movie set. Thor and Daredevil down there. You guys remember that? You guys remember that? That is all. This was put out by Anchor Bay. So that was Anchor Bay. And then of something really old here that I still have, my Highlander. Yes, because they did put out Highlander. This is an old tin. It's a little rusted. It's a little dinged up. I've had it for a few years. And, there's the Anchor Bay logo down there. And, of course, it comes out. And this also comes with music from Queen. It has a CD for Queen. So, yeah, Anchor Bay used to put this out. This was also released by Studio Canal as well. But there you guys have it. That's like old school Anchor Bay stuff of that. So none of that is on the table now. Actually, I'm kind of curious about the Video Treasure stuff and some of the Star Makers. I wonder. I mean, I know Texas Chainsaw and Angel has actually been released by Dark Sky Films. I believe Texas Chainsaw and Vinegar Syndrome did Angel and all the other movies. But I'm kind of curious of what other titles they have planned and definitely what my Dinner with Leatherface is going to look like. But if you guys, what are your guys' thoughts on this, on this whole new Anchor Bay? Are you excited? Do you remember Anchor Bay? What are some of the Anchor Bay films out there, physical media, that you guys still own? What do you think they got planned for us? Do you think did you think Abruptio or Dinner with Leatherface sound good? Let me know all that in the comment section down below. And if you liked what you saw here, maybe consider hitting that like button or subscribing and hitting that bell for notification. That would be awesome if I earned your guys a subscription or join and become a channel member, because that would help out my channel immensely. Thank you and shout out to all my channel members. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you all for being channel members here and for all of your support. And whether you like me, hated me, or liked this video, or hated this video, I thank you for sticking this long. Wherever y'all are, please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Always support physical media because it truly is the superior format. Godspeed.